Hello everyone, this is Latham Montgomery with Burn Designs. Today we're going to go over a little bit more of the options that are going to be available in the Skyway project, and these are all finished pieces that you can add to your kits to help flesh them out. Some of these are even at their own separate pledge level because they were things that you guys asked for, so we decided to put them in. So once again, we're going to start off with the basic apartment module setup that you'd find in the remote outpost setup. It's kind of your starting point. It's a decent sized set, gives you a couple of pieces, not very many options with them, but that's okay. It's an entry level one. It's just to show you what's possible with it. To continue along that theme though, one thing that people were saying is they wanted something that was lower. What if you didn't want to go for the full height elevation of it? We listened to you and we came up with something a little bit different. So I'm going to move this out of here. Take the stairs away and bring in, oops, there we go, that piece. And I may have to tilt the camera down a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Okay, what this is the lander platform. The lander platform came out of a request from one of your users. They wanted something different. They wanted something, they didn't need the extra height, so this is what we came up with. The idea behind the lander platform is this would be the kind of thing that you'd send down when you're first building a settlement, or if you're in a very remote location and you don't need the extra height. The goal with this set and the way that allot is designed is to give you that modularity, like this was something that we've just colonized this planet. Here's how we're going to put it together. So start off with, you can see the height difference. I mean, it's a noticeable height difference. This one is only maybe an inch, inch and a half versus the 4.5 inch height that the other ones are. This also has the longer platform, which these are moving to that same platform length. So just so you know. But what this allows you to do, it's got a fold up bridge. So this way you don't worry about steps or the type of terrain that it's on. This gives us a little bit more. It's got a nice wide base, so you don't worry about it rocking or anything along those lines. And we've included enough details in it so that you can add on to it. In fact, we've even included spots for the magnet system that's on all the kits. So we'll fold that down. You'll be able to put your apartment modules on it, and again, they lock in the same way as any of the others. And that gives you a nice platform to put different things on. One additional thing that came out of this though was we actually had, when we got done building that kit, we had extra space left over. We wanted to keep it into a set idea so that it matched up with other stuff. And we started looking at the magnet system that was on top, seeing how we added the magnet system to it to allow you to stack them. We started to add more pieces to it. So you'll get a little platform. What that platform allows you to do is this little kit to be added to it. This is included with the platform, and in fact, anytime that you buy one of the landers, you'll get one of these. And it just sits on top, and it gives you something a little bit extra. This one, because we don't have the magnets in it, it still slides around, but once you put the magnets in it, everything stays in place. Then we started thinking, it was like, well, how do you get up there to make an adjustment if you ever needed to? So we added another piece that comes with it, which would be the ladder. And again, the ladder will fit with your magnets, so it'll sit on there just as anything else would. So now you have a complete system with everything scaled correctly for the pieces that allows you to get that option. Gives you something that none of the other kits or nobody else out there is giving you, and opens up your field with it. And it'll fit any of the apartment modules as well. So say I wanted to grab, oops, I'll pull this one out, and I wanted to grab the bunker module. It's fine. Can set it up there. And we'd be able to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to go ahead and move the array to the other side. So you could do the same sorts of things. So any of the different modules will fit on it. Gives you that same versatility, those same options that you have in the taller system, just at a lower height. Not bad. Gives you a few different options. We decided to go even further though. This was once we got this done, we put together a package for you so that you can get just these and have this part and you're all set. But we put together another package because people were asking, well, what about X? Or what about shipping containers? Because games like Infinity focus heavily on shipping containers. It's kind of a staple of sci-fi terrain. So, to fit those kind of things in, we did a set for shipping containers. When you get that set, it comes with this little piece. This just clips on here. And I'll line it up where I want it. There we go. So that clips on, and then you have your shipping containers. Again, in the case of the shipping containers, they're a fully engraved piece, just like all the others. So you can see on this one where we've got the top texture engraved. You have side pieces as well as your front and back. So we've done kind of a ladder-like look here, just to give you something a little bit different. There's even a little command console, which I'll try and get in there. There we go. So there's a little command console there. But what that allows you to do is these all fit in here like this. So I could actually stack. Oops. Try to line this up without hitting the light. There we go. So I can actually stack 2 of those up there. So you can fit 2 of those onto that same platform. In both cases with these, of course, they do open. So this one I've actually got over too far, so we'll slide them around a little. They do. All right, there we go. Oops. All right. Oh, no, got it too far forward. That's all. Put it too far forward. There we go. So that piece can come down. Same thing on this one. Be able to bring them. You'd be able to bring them down. Okay, next up, with these, you'll also be able to stack these pieces. So just as we can do them side by side, they'll also stack one on top of each other. So we've included, I'm going to move some of the other stuff out of the way, so that those pieces stack as well. So you can actually put 2 of them together, they'll both fit. Gives you a lot of different options to get all the kits together. In the case of these just stack via pressure. They don't have the magnets on them that the other systems came in. Main reason for doing that was to open up a few more options. Had we gone with the magnets, we would have had to make things a little bit larger and a little bit bigger, so we wouldn't have had really the options to do everything. Damn it. And what that everything was that we wanted to add to them was we needed to add something a little bit extra. Having them sit on the table like this is nice, but it doesn't fit in keeping with the other sets. I mean, fitting them on top of the larger platform, obviously you're going to use the little uprights, so that's taken care of. But what about if you're using the lander part? Well, setting them straight onto the ground didn't fit, so we copied the leg pattern that we used for the lander to make these. What these are, move some of these out of the way, are legs that fit underneath each kit. So now it's got a way to elevate it so that it ties in with the regular lander section. Oops, there we go. So it ties in so you have the same feet design. Raises things up just slightly. There we go. So that figures can actually, if they needed to, can shoot underneath things to give you a little bit more options. Of course, they still open up. And if you wanted to, you can place figures near it. But it just gave something a little bit different, something a little more that kind of is in keeping with our idea with this, and that we wanted to give you as many options, make it as modular as possible so that you can build that world that you were wanting. Okay, so that should be enough for this video. We will do some more of these videos as we get closer to the end, but remember, time is running out on it. The Kickstarter ends on April 19th, so get your pledges in. Once we've already hit we've hit our main goal. Now we're working on all those stretch goals. We want to get this out there to as many people. We want to hit that 100 user point. Right now, I think we're in the mid to high 70s, so we're really close to getting that 100 user point, which is what I'd love to see this go out to. So, everyone, take care. We'll see you again soon.